make fun of the big celebrities caught in the sex scandals, and then my boss is one of the big fucking celebrities. I'm like, ah, fuck, I'd quite like to keep the job, but in order to keep the job, I'm meant to do the... You fucking figure it out. It's like trying to do a Rubik's Cube in a burning building. Actually, when I first heard about Dave's sex scandal, I was like you ladies, I was outraged. Well, just for a minute I went, Dave, you've just had open heart surgery, now you're banging the staff. You magnificent bastard. Anyway, no, when I first heard about it, I actually shat my pants, because I did. Because I wasn't really paying attention. I was walking around the house in the morning, the TV was on, I was just kind of doing my thing, and I listened to the TV, wasn't just kind of there, and I heard the anchorman saying, the CBS late night host caught in sex scandal. I was like, Fabio, you bitch! What can I tell you? I like big women. Do you remember the time Fabio got hit in the face by a goose? They were opening up an amusement park, a new amusement park, called Busch Gardens, which I think is an awesome name for an amusement park. Busch Gardens? Ah, where? I'll go. Not Western. But they were opening up this new roller coaster in Busch Gardens, and they thought, well, we need to get a celebrity for the first ride in the roller coaster, someone who's going to bring in the kids. And they're like, oh, Fabio. And so, then they got Fabio. And the first time the roller coaster's going up, the very first time the roller coaster's going up, for the first time up the big thing going chugga 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 chugga, and Fabio's in the front seat, his shirt's all over, his hair's all blowing back, he's like, it wasn't even windy, he could just do that. And just as he gets to the top, a goose is flying by, and I goose is like, is that Fabio? They had to do an emergency stop of the roller coaster. They got when they quickly stopped it, and Fabio was all pissed off and embarrassed and angry, and he was pretty fucked up. He was like webbed footprints on his face, bits of beak on him, feathers and that. He looked like he'd been eating a live chicken or something. And he was embarrassed, so he did what I do when I get embarrassed. He pretended he was really angry. He was like, I'm outraged! And then the best was, he tried to start a kind of We Are the World thing for people that had been hit in the face by geese. We were hit by geese! And then they looked up and they're like, actually Fabio, never in the history of the human race has this ever fucking happened before. You're it. See, when something that unlikely happens, something that improbable occurs, that proves to me the existence of God. It does. It proves to me that God exists and God has a sense of humour. Because you know God's like up there going, is that Fabio? How does he do that thing with the hair and the shirt? There's not even any window in it. Oh, hey, come here, watch that. How do you feel now, atheists? Think about that as you drive home in your Prius. It's true, very unlikely things, I think, prove the existence of God. I can prove to you right now, in this moment, the existence of God, using that same theory. Let me explain. Siegfried and Roy. Stay with me. For me to prove this to you, we're going to have to go back in time. Let's go back. We're going back in time. We're going back to Vienna, Austria. It's 1974, Vienna, Austria. The streets are foggy. A young man is walking the streets alone. He is forlorn and upset. His name is Siegfried. I am forlorn and upset. I am doomed to a life of loneliness because I have such unusual interests. The only interests me is lion taming and cock. Who could possibly share my interests? Who could possibly spend their life with me? Help me, freak! I'm Roy! I'm also interested in lion taming and cock. Two gay Austrian lion tamers? What are the fucking odds of that? Two? Look at it! I also like white tigers. I love white tigers! How'd you feel now, atheist? What are you going to scream when the brakes fail on your Prius tonight? Oh, help me! Chance chemical reaction. What the fuck was I talking about? I was going to tell you a joke. Oh no, I was telling you about Dave's sex scandal. The only thing about the David Letterman sex scandal I was very pleased about, there was no sex tape. Because I love Dave, but I don't want to see it. Paul, do we have some music for this? I don't want to see that. I don't look at the sex tapes anyway. Any celebrity sex tapes, I don't watch them because a lot of these people that are in the sex tapes, they're going to be on the show and I don't want that in my head when they turn up. I don't want like, oh yeah, I remember his cock from the internet. Yeah. That's why Tommy Lee has never been on the show. Because I've seen that one. And I'm like, oh. By the way, until I saw that video, I didn't know Tommy Lee was Scottish. Obviously second generation, but still. I don't look at the sex tape. So there's one that I'd quite like to see, apparently, that's doing the rounds right now, is Jennifer Lopez sex tape. One of her ex-husbands, a very classy man, is trying to sell this sex tape. But it's apparently 10.5 hours long. 10.5 hours! If you add up all the time in my life I've had sex, it doesn't come at 10.5 hours. 10.5 hours? That's like one of those Ken Burns documentaries about the Civil War or something. Dear Martha, never have I seen a booty of this magnitude. Doing the sex tape that I wanted to see though was the Carrie Prejean ones. I never got to see them. Carrie Prejean was the woman who was, she was Miss California and then became Miss USA and then she got into terrible trouble because she said she didn't believe in gay marriage and all the gays were like, oh, we hate you. And then all the right-wing people were like, ah, finally someone who's good looking is on our side. And then they found out about the tape and they went, ah, fuck. But apparently she was making these sex tapes. She was making these sex tapes, but she's the only one in them. And I'm like, that is a level of confidence I could only aspire to. I mean, it's like, really? That's confident. I'm making a sex tape. Who's in it? Only me. She was making these sex tapes and sending them to her boyfriend. Which, when a woman does that, that's awesome. But no man should ever do that. No woman wants to get a sex tape and here's me thinking about you, honey. Ooh, can't wait to see you tonight. The woman gets on her phone, she'll be like, my eyes! Take that violence, I can't use them. She got in terrible trouble, this Carrie Prejean, the woman, and then she had to go on Larry King to defend herself, which, Larry's retiring. I know, I'm crushed. I love Larry King, no joke, I think he's awesome, he's fantastic. To me, Larry King typifies punk rock in every way. He does. You young people, you think you don't give a fuck. You give a fuck, you comb your hair, brush your teeth, wear deodorant. Larry doesn't give a fuck about any of that shit. I'm telling you, I've been on Larry's show. Larry will look you directly in the eye and fart really loud and not